Yo, so I was in the neighborhood and I decided to stop by. So I don't know how everything's gonna go. I don't know. I mean, I'm my own worst critic. What are you talking about, Steven? I went by the modeling agency. They have open calls every Thursday from 2 to 4, and I was literally right next door. I had to make a delivery, and I just figured, hey, what do you got to lose? So I don't know. We'll see. It was literally, I was literally in there for like 5 minutes. I walked in the door, and there were like 4 girls just sitting in there, and I just asked them, I said, are y'all here for the open calls? And they go, yeah. And it was like, yeah, you just need to fill out one of these. And she said she'll be with us in a few minutes. So I filled out the form. She walked in, and then she was just like, okay, so all of you guys are here for the open calls for modeling? We were all like, yeah. And she was just like, okay. And then one by one, she just stood us up on the wall, took pictures from the front, pictures from the side, and then she had us turn and look, at them from the side or whatever, and that was that. So I don't know, man. I wasn't even planning on doing that today. I was gonna do my Instacart thing, but I'm glad. I don't know. It kind of seems like fate that I was in the neighborhood, or actually literally right next door at the time, because they only have open calls from 2 to 4. So I'm never down here. Like, I'm always down here during the daytime, but it's normally 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, somewhere around in there. I'm never down here at this time, like, ever. So I don't know. And if I don't ever hear back, she said that what she does is she takes the pictures and then she submits them to the team, and then if they're interested, then they give us a call back, or they contact us. So I don't know. Like I say, I really don't know. I'm not, like I told you, I don't know if I've told y'all this before. I feel like I'm the kind of person who, I come across well on video, but I don't feel like I'm always the most photogenic person, just because I'm not good at angles and things like that. So I don't know if, like, the pictures that she took, I don't know, like, what they look for. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're going for modeling, I think the average person wants to go in there as glammed up as possible. And if you're a guy, like, you want to have a fresh haircut and everything, and it goes without saying, like, you want to put your best foot forward. But I think that, I don't know, like, agencies, I feel like sometimes they're looking for just, not necessarily, I don't know, it's one of those things where you never know what they're looking for. So if you fit the bill of what they're looking for, or if they feel like, I feel like if they feel like they can sell you, or they can sell your look, then you at least have an outside shot. If they don't feel like they can sell your look, or if they're just not feeling you that way, then I just feel like it's probably one of those thanks but no thanks type of deals. But I don't know. I really don't know. Like I said, I'm glad I went. I'm glad I wore what I wore today, because they, like I said, they're like, some of the girls, like, they had gotten like G'd, you know what I'm saying? Like, they all had on like just like jeans or whatever, but like this one girl walked in and she looked like she had just came from the salon, like she, like, and that's not a knock, because like I said before, you want to put your best foot forward. But I feel like agencies, a lot of times, they're not necessarily looking for the prettiest girl or like the hottest guy. They're just looking for a certain look, and I did go to their website a while ago just to kind of peruse and look and see who they represent already, and it feels like the look that they typically go for is everybody that's in there, everybody that they represent, if you were to see them, they look like a model. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that in from the sense that they're all like extremely good looking people or whatever, but I just feel like a lot of times with models, there's a certain look, like you look like a model. Like people have asked me before, do I model? And I don't feel like I look like a model. I don't think I'm an ugly person. I think I'm a relatively attractive person, but I don't feel like I look like a model. So, you know, I don't know. Like I said before, it's one of those things where if you fit the bill, then, you know, it could work out. If you don't fit the bill, then, you know, it might not work out. So, I don't know. we'll see. But I'm excited, you know. I'm excited either way. I actually just made a turn onto this street, and that's the reason why the sun looks the way that it looks. I don't know what to do about that, so I am sorry in advance. I wish there was a way that I could kind of put something there to keep the sun from coming down on the lens like that, because when I'm facing the direction that the sun is shining, it shines down on the lens and makes it look like that. And there's not anything that I can do about that besides where you going, person? Yeah, there's nothing that I can do about that. But anyhow, just made another turn, so we turned away from the sun. So, but if it does that again in a second, I apologize in advance. I'm sorry. But I don't know, man. Like I said, y'all, I am mad excited. I am mad excited. I try not to get too amped, just because I don't want. I don't want to. I feel like the more amped you get, the more disappointed you are if it doesn't work out. And I try to be really, really confident, but at the same time, I understand that sometimes things don't just don't work out. So hopefully they will. But you know, I don't know. And then like the pictures that she took, I don't know how they're gonna turn out. I don't know, like I don't know, man. Like, and then the smiles, like when I laugh, it's a different smile from when I smile. Did you see that? And I don't really know what to do about that. Like, I don't know how to model. Like, I don't know how to be a model, but I want to be a model. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I feel like I've taken good pictures before, but that's primarily because of the fact that, like a lot of other people, when you take selfies, you can take 1,000 of them joints. So, you just delete the ones that you don't like. And, you know, you're bound to find one or two that you do. But in a situation like that, she only took a handful of pictures, so it's just like, what if those just aren't good pictures? You know what I mean? Do they look past that and see the potential there? Like, I don't know. I really don't. But I don't want to overthink it. But that's what I do. Like, I overthink things. I overanalyze. That's just who I am. It's not one of the things that I'm most proud of about myself, but okay, man. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. I don't mean to keep ranting. Like I said, definitely excited. I didn't plan on doing that, y'all. Like, I really didn't. Like, I don't know if, and it's not like this agency is just one of the agencies here in the Valley. It seems like, based on the research that I've done, that they're one of the top agencies. So, but I don't really know what that means. You know, but like I said before, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm hopeful. You know, I'm optimistic, but you know, it's funny. Like, you'll hear people say, well, you know, I'm a realist. You know, reality is whatever you think it has the potential to be, you know, before it actually happens. So your your reality can be whatever you want it to be, at least insofar as the things that you have control over, and you always have control over your mind. So just try to think positive thoughts, you know, try to manifest things into reality, or into into existence, because I do believe in that. You know, I kind of believe in manifest destiny somewhat. You know, I don't necessarily believe that things or life is predetermined, but at the same time, I'm not completely in the camp that says that everything is within your ability to control, as far as like your destiny and all of that kind of go. Like, take your destiny in your hands, and you know, I believe that partially. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I did what I could do, and like I've told you guys in previous videos, man, that's all you can do is what you can do, man. So I'm confident. But I don't know. That was definitely eye-opening, and it was definitely a peek into how open calls work. You know, it's funny. I used to watch like America's Next Top Model, you know, Tyra Banks' show and all that. I used to watch a lot of these modeling shows, and it just seemed like open calls were more. And maybe that's if you actually get a call back, is when you sit down with the people and they kind of interview you and talk to you and fill you out and all of that. Maybe that's what happens then. And maybe like this is so preliminary that they don't even feel the need to do any of those kind of things. They just kind of have you fill out the sheet and look at the pictures. But you know, I don't know. I was at least hoping to be able to talk to someone and kind of let them know what my personality is like. And but I guess in the world of modeling, they're not necessarily looking for your personality, they're just looking for your look. So hopefully they'll like my look. If not, then it's okay. It's all right. It's not the end of the world. It's definitely something that I don't really have a bucket list, but I guess if I did have a bucket list, that would be something that would qualify for it as an adult, because I modeled as a kid. You know what I mean? We used to model at the mall and stuff, and it was fun. You know, I always enjoyed it. We would always we'd have on our suits, and then at the end we'd take off our suit, like throw it around our back, and like we were fly, man. We were super fly. But yeah, like I said, man, I'm excited to see what happens. Hopefully I'll hear back from someone over there, and if not, then I think they said that you can always definitely resubmit photos, and you can come back for other open calls later or whatever if you want to, if your confidence isn't, well, they didn't say this, but this is just me paraphrasing, if your confidence isn't shaken, all they say is you can come back or you can resubmit pictures later or whatever. But I don't know. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes, man. Wish me luck. And yeah, I was just mad excited when I left there, and just wanted to let you guys know that I did it. And so yeah, it's out of my hands now, so we'll see where it goes. But yeah, wish me luck, and hopefully at some point I'll hear back from them, and we'll get this whole modeling thing cracking. But like I said, if not, it's cool, not the end of the world. We just keep it moving either way. But hope you guys are having a beautiful day, man. Thank you for your support. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, don't forget to go down and smash that subscribe button. Also smash the like button, because that helps us out as well. And if you feel the need or the desire or the want to, if you feel the need or the desire to leave a comment, definitely go ahead and leave a comment down below. If you want to ask me any questions about the experience, then like I said, I'm a novice. I'm a complete amateur, so I could answer questions the best I can based on my experience, but it was literally 2 minutes. So we walked in. I feel like what I had on was sufficient based on what everybody else had on, because they're not even looking like, I don't even think she took like full body pictures. I could be wrong, but I think they were just taking like headshots. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely see. But again, like I said, man, thank you guys for the support. Definitely appreciate it. Love you guys. And until next time, deuces. Try not to get into a car crash. I'm on the freeway. So, all right, y'all. Peace.